From the dramatic effect of all the conversations, we are very, very close to the point where the property is on the market, and I can tell you put him on the back foot now. He's just giving me one of these. Can I just suggest 675, walk away. Well, you've all come out to watch me. I'm not that handsome. Guys, it's a Thursday, and guess what? We're suited up for an auction and ready to go. We're heading out to Noble Park. Of course, we had our catch up with Lisa from Resolve Finance, and what a really good catch up, a very refreshing catch up. She's lovely to talk to, got a killer business mindset, which is what I want to surround myself with more. So thanks for the catch up, Lisa. I'm gonna put your details up on the video, so if anybody has any mortgage needs any kind of finance or anything along those lines to be comfortable to bid at auction, Lisa is the person that you want to have in your corner. But anyways, we're heading out to Noble Park now. I'm told we've got a couple of interests. Thursday night auction, we're bringing it forward so that we can really put the pressure on and get the urgency going here. So looking forward to seeing how this one turns out. Let's go. Hey man, I'm good. How about yourself? I don't think we've met before, have we?
Yeah, my name is Jack. I'm
Jack? Ian, good to meet you. Very good to meet you.
See you there.
Yeah, sounds good. That's it. Look, I thought, may as well. What else do I have to do on a Thursday night?
How are you?
I'm good, man. What about yourself?
Sorry, just give me
No, you do your thing. Hi, Alicia. How are you? It's good to see you again. Everything okay? That's good. Chris, doing well? It's been a while, eh? What have you been up to? Yeah. Jocelyn, nice to meet you. I'm Ian.
Ian?
Yes, nice to meet you. How are you?
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
That's it. I like the look of all of these banners and everything at an open home.
Yeah?
It always looks really good. Yeah, I like it.
Do you see it often?
No, not really. Not enough, I reckon.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you go out and do it, it looks good at an open home, that's all I say. I'm going to take a look around. Good chatting to you. Jacqueline, everybody.
Hello?
S1H?
S1, man.
S1. Good. I was looking at the S2X. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome. Have you come through before at all?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well, these guys will check you in. Chris will check you in. And the auction starts in about 10 minutes, so get comfortable.
You are?
Ian.
Ian.
I'm the auctioneer. Very good to meet you.
I'm Matt. Nice meeting you.
Very good to meet you. Anyways, I've got to do my thing, otherwise I'm going to be late. How are we traveling? Owners here? The buyers aren't looking good. All right, game time. Hope you guys are ready.
Ready as we'll ever be.
That's it. Okay, so if they're all around 8, you might be lucky to get the bidding naturally to around about that 8 figure. That's generally when you're probably going to start to see the auction starting to slow down. I can send Varun inside around about that time to have a chat with you, but do you guys have a reserve price in mind where we don't need to come in and chat with you? Yep.
You don't need to chat with us.
Yeah, 850. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a plan for everything. The main one that you guys need to be prepared for is that kind of half in, half out kind of thing, the awkward grey area. And if you can come up with a response for what you want to do in that relatively quickly, we'll still have a good option. Easy, any questions for me?
Go do your thing.
All right, good luck guys, okay, good luck. All right, everything's ready to go?
We're just staying here.
Yeah, anywhere that you can hear us, okay?
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team at Multi-Million Group, thank you very much for joining us here. Guys, without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to you now for your spirited bidding. Who would like to get the auction underway? Don't mind where we start.
Or you've all come out to watch me. I'm not that handsome. 750, thank you very much, Varun. Loud and clear out back now. I'm seeing shake of the heads there. Is that a confirmed bid? No, we're waving that off. So ladies and gentlemen, $60. $760, thank you very much, sir. Just against the front and center, $760,000. Had to $770, happy to take it. $775, we're unlocking the smaller increments, but since it's a quick bid, I'll take it. $780, thank you very much, sir. $785, he beat you to it. $790, jumping back. $790, fourth bidder joining in, and good luck. $800, great bid there. $805, thank you very much. 10 now, straight back and quickly. $815, $820, $20 straight back. $825 and $830 straight back. Are we or aren't we very close? Or are we on the market? Very, very close from the facial expression out this way, Varun. I know you want to say there, Mark.
We are on the market and we are selling.
On the market and selling. No better bidder offer. We've got new owners out this way. Alicia, what about another one? You're thinking about it though. One of them says no, one of them says maybe. $835. Whoever you called on the phone, I'd like to have them as a friend too, if you don't mind. Another 5. Another 5. $840. Perhaps time to make another phone call. $841, happy to take it and back in the lead. $42. $45. $45. I gave her the opportunity for the 1 and she said, nah, I'm gonna knock him out. Put another 5 on. He's done. And you can prove her wrong. Another 1. 46. Yeah, 848. And I need to work harder for these bids. 848. I will accept the 500. It's not much these days, but if it buys you 18 Elk Crescent, I'd be remiss as the auctioneer not to take it. 8-4, absolutely done here. Another 500. What about 200? What about $1? We're absolutely sure. We're done, finished, silent here. First call, second call, third and final time. Thank you very much. Round of applause for our new owners here. We are sold. Congratulations. Well bid, well bought. Commiserations, of course, to our underbidders. Thank you all very much on behalf of the team at Multimillion Group. I thank you very much and have a good rest of your weekend. Well done after all of that.
Thanks, mate.
Very well done. Congratulations. I dragged it out as long as I could for you. I thought you were going to come back for one more. But all the best.
I mean, I've just come today. Like,
Yes.
I haven't done full due diligence.
Yes.
At high level, I saw the numbers, but that's...
Absolutely. Thanks for coming today.
cheers,
Thanks for
mate.
bidding.
Yeah, thank you.
All the best. Have a good night, okay? Thank you.
Good show.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, that was good.
No.
No problem.
Very good.
Good luck, huh?
Oh, thank you, Jack. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done.
Well done.
No, I haven't even identified
10,
one,
12,
so
14.
can I give them the home stretch? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Then you get teenagers.
Yeah.
Ah, very nice. Very nice.
Guys, we're back. Suited up, 15th of March, another auction weekend. Originally we had 4 auctions scheduled for today, and that's come down to 2. We had 2 sold prior, at least that's what I thought. One of them has sold for an amazing price, so that's Sahil out in one agency, 18 Paw Paw Road in Brooklyn. Fantastic property. It was more of a knockdown rebuild. The condition was a little bit more rough, but he executed on the auction campaign strategy amazingly and negotiated an unconditional sale at an unbelievable price prior to auction. So that one's selling for $870, well above the owner's expectations. So fantastic work to him, and one less auction to call because we've gotten probably further than we would have gotten in auction just through that negotiation process. So made the right call, fantastic work. The other one, which I thought sold prior, hadn't. It was a conditional offer that we decided to take as a tactical measure, and that one ended up falling through. So that's going to be coming up on the 22nd of March. I'm hesitant to say too much of that. But in the meantime, we're going to be heading out to Fern Tree Gully, which is my first auction of the day. I've been told that there's been quite a bit of interest in this one. We could be expecting up to 3 to 4 bidders for this. So we're going to rock up, have a look at the house, see how that's going to go, check in with all of our buyers and vendors. And
Good, how are you?
Let's head out to Fern Tree Gully and I'll see you
Pretty
there.
hot today, huh? Are you coming for the auction? Is it? Oh, no way. I don't think I've spoken to you yet. I'm Ian, by the way.
Oh, I'm Sam.
Sam, very good to meet you. It's a beautiful spot, by the way. I love you got the mountain views.
Yeah, let everyone know. Great, quiet little street.
Absolutely. Good. It's good weather, isn't it? It's quite hot.
Are you everybody?
All right, hello, how are you? Do we have aircon inside?
Yeah, we do have aircon.
Should we do it inside? What do you think? Where we start to see the bidding slow down, that's generally the ideal place to put the property on the market. At that point, I might actually signal for Rishi to come inside for your instructions anyways. It doesn't change the decision, but it just puts on a bit more theatrics and also comes to speak to you at that point in time too.
Yeah.
So don't feel that's a pressure of putting, like changing your decision in any way. But for me, that's where I've identified we're starting to slow down. If we can be proactive, we can still potentially revive the auction bidding. Okay, that's pretty much it. So off to the auction and good luck to you guys. Very good, good luck guys. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team at Knox Property Experts, thank you very much for joining us here for what I'm sure will be a lovely auction. We have a beautiful opportunity. Handing it over to you now for your spirited bidding. Who would like to get the auction underway? 640, Rishi, thank you very much and welcome to the auction to your bidders there. 650, look, I'll happily take it just to get the auction moving along. 650 now. 10,000, 660 now. What would you like to do? Actions against you here. 670, thank you very much. Back 680, thank you very much and welcome back. 690, still going strong with the 10s, but I'll take the 5 if you like. 700, bang. Great bid out this way. It's $700,000. Great bid out this way. 4 bidders now. Welcome to the auction and good luck now at 710, great bid now. 715 now, Oh, not the reaction I want to see out of you, Rishi. At 715. You've got to keep a tighter poker face than these guys. At 715. It's a bit far. It's pretty hard to say because I think we've got pretty good bidding. 715 with 4 bidders. We could get some more bidding, but it's just hard to say whether or not we're going to get up to the level that you want. Okay. I think that's the best way of doing things. Yeah, happy with that? All right, let's go. All right, sounds good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience and anticipation. You can probably tell from the dramatic effect of all the conversations we are very, very close to the point where the property is on the market and we sell to you today. But in absence of that, we're simply going to be passing the property into our highest bidder. That's the instructions from our owners here today. We're very, very close. So a couple more bids and it could do it for you. We are going to go in the 5s. 720, thank you very much, Rishi. I don't know what magic words you said out that way, but it clearly worked. I'm probably gonna have to learn a few things off of you out this way. 720 now. We're gonna stick in the 5s, by the way, so it needs to be 725, and great bid, by the way, at 720. Now gonna be passing the property in out this way. Exclusive rights to negotiate, and I can tell you, once the property is passed into our highest bidder, it more than likely goes out this way because we're simply gonna be negotiating with our vendor's reserve price. We're going to stay in the 5s. Just to be fair to our highest bidder at this point in time, I'll put the same pressure out this way. It's only fair that I do the same out here too. 5s only. Thank you very much. One more 5. Test the bid. They're not happy about being here either. 725. Back in the lead now.
What do you think? 1?
You know what? I will. 726. So we passed the property in. Last opportunity.
727.
Oh. Gentlemen, are we all right? We 727. Very close. 728. One last opportunity. We're selling. Are you sure? When I say selling, we're going to be negotiating and then selling. Final time. One last opportunity. It doesn't seem like you're fully convinced.
And now the battery dies on my camera. I couldn't capture the rest of the auction, let alone the negotiation process. Unfortunately, to summarize, what ended up happening is that the bidding gets up to $728,000. Highest bidder comes inside. We do a bit of negotiation, so the buyer was happy to come up just a smidge, and the seller was happy to come down. But at the end of the day, we couldn't get the buyer and seller to meet. So both parties ended up walking away. We had about a 10 grand difference, and then following up the next week, I was very glad to hear that the buyer had increased their offer after a little bit of thought. Met the owner at $740,000, where it eventually sold. And given that it was within the 3-day period of the auction, this sale happened under auction conditions, which means luckily for our owners, it was an unconditional sale. So fantastic result all round. I think all in all, a very successful auction. And now we're on to the next one. So you did see a little bit of a house tour with my voiceover. It's a very good home. We had a lot of inspections for this one. So let's
Okay,
get
ladies and
the
gentlemen,
auction
on
underway.
behalf of the team here at Richland Property Group, I'd like to thank you very much for joining us here for what I'm sure will be a lovely auction. Who would like to get the auction underway? Don't mind where we start. 550. Raise your hand. 560, sir, just against the flag, and good luck to you. 570 straight back and good bid. 580 straight away at 590. Great bid and straight back at 600. 610, $120,000 now against the flag. 625 and I'll happily take. 630 straight back and he wants 35 and straight back. 35 now back with our opening bidder. And I can tell you've put him on the back foot now. He's just giving me one of these. On the market and selling. 640 now. 645. 646, 647, $648,000 now. 649, thank you very much, sir. 51, 52, 652, 53, 54, 660, 661. That's 663, 4.5, 200. 667, 200. Yes, 100. 667, 700. Great bid at 668, 500. Are you sure? I'm going to give you an opportunity to think about it because we've been going up in hundreds. Yeah, 200, 200. At 672, another 200, another 200, another 300 here. 672, 500, another 100, another 100, 400. Yep. Can I just suggest 675? Walk away. We're going to keep going in smaller and smaller bids. We've been going back in smaller bids for many, many bids now. 673, 500. Another 100. 673, 600. 674. Another 100. Just another 100. Okay. 674, 100. Another 400. 674, 500. 674, 700. 675. Straight back. 675 now. Another 200. 675, 200. Yep. Another 200. Yep. Bit of confusion here. We've been going at it for a long, long time. At $676,000 to clear up the air. Both parties thought we bid up to 678. We're at 676,000. 67. Hold on. Another 6. They're at 679 now, Zeng. And we may have a close to our auction here, 679, are you sure? We're going to call it quits here. We're not even going to wait until Zen's pen runs out of ink. At 679, I think that's absolutely done it. A great bid at the back end of the auction. So, congratulations, well bid, well bought, welcome to Clayton
Now,
South.
this auction finally came to a close after about 30 minutes, and the back end of the auction was just back and forward bidding in very, very small increments. And you can see at the very end, the highest bidder made a lunge for the keys with a $3,000 bid at the back end, which made the other bidder, the underbidder, snap out of it and walk away. And that's why we say that you need to mix up the increments, particularly at the back end of the auction. Now, there was a bit of confusion about the last bid. I was debating whether or not to show it, but I want to get your thoughts on it. Did I do the right thing by accepting that last bid, even though there was confusion, instead of clearing the air? Because deep down inside, I knew that even though the bidder made a $3,000 bid instead of a $1,000 bid, that was actually going to win her the auction.
and there wasn't a dispute, so I went with it and we sold it to her. So
Very good.
if you've got your thoughts on it,
Thank you.
comment down
Thank you.
below. If you're liking this content, please like and
Congratulations
subscribe,
again.
and I'll see you next week. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next one.